It's AJ and Ryan on the AandRPodcast.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the AandRPodcast. I'm AJ.
And I'm Ryan.
Right, we're going to get into something, and it's probably going to make us cringe a little bit, or make you cringe a little bit. But I wanted to talk about your short-lived modelling career.
Oh, you bastard. I know. Why did you bring up this?
Because I saw it on Snapchat. Like, you know, Snapchat has a little memory thing.
Oh, okay. Is it to be fair? No, but looking back, it wasn't. It was funny because.
It was funny.
It was funny because I didn't. Go on, you can explain, and then I can explain what actually happened behind it.
You make it sound like I just tell lies. So Ryan, he was in Serbia, right? Okay, so I mean, I fully respect it. I'm not saying people should cringe at you. I'm saying it's something you do at your younger self, and you cringe at your younger self.
Yeah, definitely, 100%, 100.
It's the best story ever because so Ryan was on Instagram. Good looking chap, spiked hair, cool cars on his gram. That was him. And a clothing company approached him and said, like, "Oh, we'll give you some free clothes. Do you want to model them?" Yeah, and Ryan was like, "Hell yeah, I'll do it. That's fine." And I feel like I can say the company's name, right? I'm just promoting them.
Yeah, I don't even know. Should I quickly Google them and see if they're
Google them if they're still active. It's a company called Hoosie.
Oh, they kind of are. I mean, hardly.
And they pop in.
Let me see.
I'd love if the hoodie
No, they are not really that. They are not really popping.
Okay, so Ryan, because the hoodie he got, and it's a nice hoodie. I will say it's a very nice hoodie. It has like a little H for Hoosie on the front and a big H on the back. And Ryan was like, "What I'll do is I'm gonna take this really cool edgy shot in the woods, facing backwards, with the massive H."
Yeah.
And a girl that we know commented on the picture. It says, "Looks like you go for a base raid."
And look, it does. And you know what I did?
What?
Removed it.
So basically, you've said to Hoosie, "Yeah, I'll promote your shit." Get in the hoodie and just delete the post. Do you know what? I have so many back shots on my Instagram. I have so many like shots from behind on my Instagram, and I feel like now it's a lot edgier. But back then, no one ever did it.
Yeah, and I was behind the middle of. Obviously, I was behind the football pitch at. If I say TG, that will mean something to you. But yeah, I was behind there. Honestly, I have no creativity when it comes to photos, so I was just like, you know what? Just someone take something that looks like that, and I'll just deal with it. Did
you delete the photo, or is it still archived?
If I've archived it, I swear to God, I'm a little bitch, man.
If you've archived it, right, can we put it back on your Instagram for like a day?
Archived?
I really hope you've archived it.
No, I haven't.
Damn it.
I've archived some cringier things there.
Is there some with me on there? I know there's some with me on there.
No, yeah, as ain't cringy.
I'll put them back on there.
No.
Don't do that.
I've got one where it's...
You can say it. You can screenshot it, send it to me. I'll do a live reaction.
It's just me doing like a pose, like a side. It's not a side profile, but I'm like kind of giving the.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I know exactly what photo this is.
And everyone it's just all the comments are like, "Easy, bro, big man, my bro, my," and mate.
What did I comment on that?
You did.
Oh god, what did I say?
Did you?
Oh please tell me.
Mate, I think you had more sense at this time still. No, you didn't.
Thank God. Imagine
remember, I've got one like where it's just two photos, and you were in goal, and I just put in.
Oh,
not even.
You put it past me.
Yeah, not even AJ Honap could score that. No, could stop that. But Like you can't. You can. It's just. It's not even a video. It's just. I should
Let
get
me see
rid of.
what I have. Let me see what I have in my archives. I love this game. Do I have any?
Game.
Did you post a pic of me, you, and the Ferrari in that car park?
That's in the. That's
one of the pictures.
It's in the archive, but it's like it's part of the whole birthday thing. What I posted. I remember the 18th.
Oh yeah,
it's part of that. You see.
Oh, some of these posts might want to kill myself. So many people I used to know and love, and now I just know them or don't know them.
Yeah.
Certain man, you know, are dickheads.
It's all changed a bit, isn't it?
It has. It has. Life has changed. Okay. Okay. Sorry to bring up that really embarrassing moment for Ryan. I'm sure he's got like plenty more to share for me.
What made you think of that? Something that's a trigger that.
Because I saw the video of. I sent you the video, didn't I?
No, did you?
Yeah, that's when you said what monstrosity is this?
On Instagram.
You said what is this tomfoolery? And it's me saying official Hoosie because you wore the Hoosie hoodie to my house on Snapchat.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yes.
And then in my head, because when I sent that to you, I was literally so tired. In my head, I was like, "How have we not spoken about this podcast? Write it down." And I completely forgot about it. You know what else I did forget about, which we are now gonna do?
What
is the Sacha Baron Cohen tier list?
Oh mate, yeah. I can't believe you reminded me of that. It's bring up trauma. That has. I'm a different person. I'm okay. Yeah. That is different. Right, yeah, let's move on.
We're only gonna do his sort of like really, really famous films. And we won't just put him, we won't do the tiers, but we'll put a set rank them from A star to F. How's that?
Okay, not A to F, just A star to F.
Yeah, so A star.
Obviously top tier.
B, A star B, A star A, B, C, D, E, F.
Okay. Is that many? Okay. Has he done that many films to?
I don't
think I've seen all of them as well, but I've seen a fair few of them.
Okay, he's done. Okay, Borat number 1.
Oh mate, that's A star.
A star.
A star.
That film is questionably one of the greatest comedies of all time.
When was it made?
2006.
Mate, the things that is there 2? Oh, there's a
I was going to get on to the second one.
Oh, I haven't even seen that. I didn't realise it was the second one.
I'm putting the second one in like E. It's okay.
Mate, what an incredible film that
This is my life.
I think that
high five.
Mate, I think he just changed the entire concept of the film.
Yeah, in the comedy genre,
yeah,
yes.
Definitely. Mate, yeah, that's incredible. That's an incredible film.
So, okay, Borat, the subsequent movie film. I'm going to give it that an E because it wasn't the greatest.
It was made in 2020. It probably wasn't great. You couldn't have said the stuff that he could have back then.
Yeah. The next one I'm going to go is The Dictator. Aladdin.
Alison Beggars.
I can't believe he nails Megan Fox in that film.
Yeah, isn't it a few of them? Was it just Megan Fox?
I think it's just Megan Fox. I'm happy to give this a B or an A.
I mean, I was gonna say it's a memorable film, but it's not the best film.
Nuclear Nadal, I clean the semen out of MacBook.
I don't remember all the quotes. We haven't seen it in ages.
Oh, that's a great. Maybe we should do like a Sacha Baron Cohen marathon.
I remember the bit where he's in the helicopter.
And he's like, and a boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then when he like does like the, you know, when people say like, oh, someone's dead, and they put like their fingers across their neck like that, and then at the end she goes, oh, I'm Jewish, and he's like,
yeah.
That's so bad, but it's so funny.
And isn't he like, they start like singing or something, or they chant something, and it sounds like they're about to like, I don't know, chant as if the helicopter's gonna go down or something. Or
oh yeah. Okay, next. Bruno.
I haven't seen the whole of this. I've only seen parts, but
I've seen a lot with gay sex.
it's
very gratuitous.
I don't think from what I remember, it's not one of his best ones, is it?
No, I don't. I'm going to put this in like a D or a C or a D.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay, next one. The Brothers Grimsby.
It's fair. I did enjoy that film, and I
Funny
think
film.
It is funny, and I enjoyed that he wasn't playing like a someone. He was playing an English lad.
English lad.
So it was quite.
Can't let you meet down the pub.
Yeah.
Like my buddy Ryan.
Suck my balls. You need to suck my balls to remove the poison.
It's at the end when there's fireworks up his ass.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Yeah.
Great.
I don't know if it's A-star worthy though.
No, I'll put that in an A.
Yeah.
Put that in an A. It's kind of on the same. In fact, I'll put it on the same. Wherever we put the Dictator, I'll put that. Cause it's kind of on the same level for me.
Okay.
Okay, and the last one. Ali G in the house.
A-star.
A-star. No, do you know what? I'm going to give that an A, but what I will give an A-star is him being Ali G to Victoria Beckham and David Beckham. Have you seen that clip?
In the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny.
And, what does he say? Oh God, he says something about her giving him the Sloppenheimer.
Slop. I don't think he used that term.
No, but he kind of he says something about it. It's quite funny, but obviously he wouldn't.
Yeah, no, it's when he violate. Who did he violate? Did he violate? Is it Baby Spice? Because he goes like, so because you was a wicked footballer, yeah, you just get the sexy women,
yeah.
And he's like, so does Spice date someone from Rotherham? Does Baby Spice date from Rotherham? I was like, you can't do it like that. You can't do it like that.
The thing is, they're not like saying a lot in response. They're just like it's like almost like it's a roast.
Yeah, but it's so funny because they're laughing along with it. I miss shit like that with celebrities, don't you?
Yeah, obviously it's a bit all.
It's a bit of a pansy ass world now. Bunch of snowflakes.
But
speaking of snowflakes, let's talk about Nina Agdal. Ladgal.
Nina. Oh, isn't she?
Logan Paul.
Isn't she suing
Dylan Dennis for 150,000. Great. Those are great British pounds. Great US dollars. GUSD apparently.
150 grand.
150k.
For is it defamation?
Defamation and harassment, which I think is fair.
I think that's fair, to be honest. But doesn't that mean that he could potentially not be in the fight?
No, it's I think that was the rumor that he got a restraining order, but I don't think it's
true.
Yeah.
Right, I thought it'd be because he said something like, "Oh, I might not be doing the fight. I might be in prison or something like that."
Yeah.
But I don't.
I don't think he'll be in prison.
But to be fair, it wouldn't surprise me if there's any excuse that Dylan Downey's going to have not to do it.
He's not going to fight. Did you see his face-to-face clip with Logan Paul?
No.
He's just stuttering.
I didn't watch much of that, to be fair.
No, not the press conference. There was a clip leaked with the face-to-face. I think the actual full thing is going out fight week, which is next. It's next month. Oh my god, that's gonna be the best card ever. Is Dean the Great versus Wally the Kid Jr. as well?
It's 4 weeks away.
I'm so excited. I'm not here. I'm not in the country.
You're gonna have to. You can't even watch it then, can you?
I can. Illegally. Ooh.
We won't get into that.
I get arrested in Turkey because they're like, you cannot watch this here.
FBI. It's not even FBI. I don't even know what the Turkish. Knock knock.
Who's that? KGB who? Ask the questions. I genuinely don't think we can go an episode without quoting The Office.
I think we said didn't we say this last episode?
Yeah, we're 189 episodes in, so excuse if we repeat some content.
You know, it's got to be done. It's
last.
Go on.
Oh, sorry.
No, so we can't always be original.
Speaking of original, let's talk about something no one's ever talked about: the charity football game.
Did you watch it? I didn't even know it was on.
I watched it when I was in Denmark. That is commitment.
Are you going to talk about your trip in Denmark? Or are you saving that for another episode?
I cannot disclose a lot of information about that trip. I can.
Let's
We
say
will talk about it.
Of course you can. Unless something dodgy happened.
Swiftly moving on. No, we'll talk about it in another episode. I feel like it was a packed trip. I have a lot of nice things to say about Denmark, except for it's fucking expensive. Anyway, yeah. So the charity game happened. It was great. I loved it. They raised £2.5 million, which is insane.
I didn't even know it was happening.
They raised £950,000 before the game had even kicked off. How impressive is that?
Mate, thing is, I didn't. Are the sidemen growing? Because to me, I stopped watching them like about a year ago or something.
Ooh!
No,
Do you watch edgy YouTubers like Rice Scum now?
No, I don't really watch YouTube anymore. But
sorry. Are you more about reading books?
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
And newspapers. No, just as in I've just kind of grown out of their content, really. I think.
I enjoy being involved in the YouTube space. Gives me something to talk about.
Do you watch their like individual channels or just Sidemen Sunday?
Depends on who it is and what the video is. Like, if I think it's gonna be a banger of a video,
like
then
would
I'll
you watch
it.
like like if Mini Minto was there? They just like post games still, don't they? Do you watch any of that? Or do you just watch like if it's like a challenge video?
If it's like a real life video,
yeah. Like I
prefer,
I don't know if they still do it, but when they did like hide and seek in a prison and all that.
Yeah, they still do stuff like that.
Yeah, I think those are pretty cool. To be fair,
it's stuff, right, that I wish we could do.
If we had
Like, imagine our friend group running around a prison playing hide and seek. Like, there is nothing more that I want in the world than to play hide and seek with my friends and it be socially acceptable. But no one wants to play.
One of us just needs to be filthy rich until the point where we could literally make all our friends retire.
I accept the challenge. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Where they bring to you, back to me.
Thanos is so cool. Why do we keep doing this?
Can we talk? I've got a question to ask you, and it might offend you, but right, you ready?
Why is the MCU falling off?
Yeah. Do you think it's on it? Yeah, I was gonna say, is it me or is it on the biggest downslope ever?
Okay, so a lot of people, because I'm quite. I feel like everyone who knows me, everyone on this podcast, everyone who knows me in real life knows I'm very into Marvel and comics and pop culture and stuff like that. And so many people come to me asking me like, "Do you think since Endgame it's been pretty shit?" And I think no. Yes and no. I think Marvel since Endgame has had some of the worst dog shit content, like the Eternals, terrible film, Secret Invasion, terrible show.
Oh, I did watch that, by the way.
You did?
Yeah.
Terrible.
I watched it as a background thing, but just to say that I could watch it. Yeah, but it was terrible.
Yeah, so they've had some of the lowest lows. But if you think about it, since Endgame, think about what else has come out. Shang-Chi, which we both loved.
When was that? Last year?
2021, so 2 years ago.
Jesus.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, of course.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, and
WandaVision. Falcon Winter Soldier. Like, they've had so much good, but Thor 4, Thor 4 and Thor Saw. Yeah, so they've had so many highs that I am willing to accept that the quality overall as an average has dropped, but they're still putting out bangers. Moon Knight was great as well.
I love Moon. Is there a second season confirmed?
It's good. Loki season 1 was amazing, and season 2 is coming.
But was Loki before Endgame?
After Endgame?
Was it?
All of the stuff I've said has been after Endgame. Endgame was a long time ago.
It's 2019, wasn't it?
Yeah. 2019. So Endgame was 4 years ago. There's been a lot. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. There has been some stinkers, like Black Widow stinker.
I didn't even watch that.
It's bad.
Yeah.
But I generally think they're taking it in a new direction. I think people are unhappy that it's going away from the formula of the MCU.
And also,
because as much as people say it's bad, they're trying new shit. Like She-Hulk was so creative. I loved it.
Definitely. But I also think that in the common person's the person, not a common person, but the person who just kind of likes Marvel and isn't a big super fan and knows everything. They're never gonna, the period of what we went through from the start of it to Endgame will never be beaten because of our age and how invested we was. Whereas now, I think people's lives are generally changing. The people who grew up in that era.
I think fans ruin it because their expectations are too high. And when their expectations are too high, producers do shit that's questionable. Like, okay, as much as I have publicly said I like She-Hulk. I think it's a good show. I think including Daredevil was a little bit weird. It felt a bit shoehorned in for the fans. It wasn't, and it's the same with Daredevil and Spider-Man. Like, don't get me wrong, Charlie Cox is Daredevil, one of the best casting choices ever, and I love Daredevil. But it's a bit shoehorned in for the fans. But maybe that is in terms of what positive fan service is. But did you see the Flash movie?
No.
There was just like a massive like cameo jerk off fest. Like, it was stupidly like they had Christopher Reeves in there who's dead.
It's not good, is it?
No, it's trying to play on remove quality and add to people's nostalgia factor. Right. But you can't do that unless you build something like Endgame. The reason that Endgame worked for everyone is because it pulled back to stuff that you'd seen before.
It was 11 years worth of... Was it 11 years? 11...
2008 to 11 years.
11 years worth of build-up.
Yeah, and I think it came at the perfect time. But I think as much as there is some good and there is some bad at the MCU, I don't think they should stop. I think keep going to Avengers 6, right?
Yeah, I'll still back it to the end of the day, but I just think the whole experience will never be the same.
Oh, I agree, but we don't know. Avengers 6. Okay, imagine Endgame, that scene, but instead of that, it's a multiverse scene, so all three Spider-Mens come back, the old Fantastic Four come back, the Captain America comes back. Like, imagine that.
Yeah.
I think
people though.
No, it will be though. They'll bring them back from the multiverse. But okay, imagine in your head. I don't think you can actually fathom how good this film could be. I don't think any of us could, because nobody ever expected that Endgame, that final scene.
We've got the
massive battle.
Got the build up to that though. When's the next Avengers coming out?
2025, 2026.
So we've got a build up. We've got a build up to that. And that's Avengers 6.
Avengers 5 and then Avengers 6 a year later.
Jesus. So we've got a build up to that. And I feel like there's been no build up so far. Would you agree?
Yeah. I think.
So what are they building up to?
They're building up to a massive multiverse war.
Is that what it's
okay, we sound like nerds.
What the titles though?
Oh, it's. Why am I forgetting the titles?
It's not
one of them
Invasion
is
something.
No, one of them is. Oh no, I do know. One of them is Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, and the other one is Avengers: Secret Wars. And Secret Wars is huge. Like Secret Wars is bigger than Infinity War.
Yeah, so obviously the Kang Dynasty that will be based off Loki.
Yeah, so it'll be based off Loki and what happened in Ant-Man and Quantumania.
I haven't seen that.
Amazing.
Is that a good one?
I liked it.
Okay.
I fucked with it.
Is Guardians a good film? The third one.
How did I not mention the second best film to come out in phase?
I haven't watched that.
I thought we watched it together.
No.
Oh my god, that film is amazing. How did I not even mention that? Yeah, people are saying it's bad. Watch Guardians. Guardians is great. Watch Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'll have to watch Guardians.
I hate everyone.
Should we end it there?
Well, so in this week's headline of the week, we have a story. Halloween movie murder house in Los Angeles for sale. If you're not scared off by price tag, sit on the same porch where Jamie Lee Curtis held a pumpkin as she waited for a ride in the 1978 slasher flick. It's also a good investment opportunity, estate agent said. 4 bedrooms, an avocado tree at home, packed with charm. Don't worry, there's not been a slasher kill here in years. I'll wait to guess the price of a 4-bedroom house.
What state? Sorry.
Los Angeles, South Pasadena, Los Angeles.
And it's a famous house. It's not like some murder houses go for really cheap because someone's been murdered there.
No, it's the one from Halloween.
Oh, the actual house.
The film Halloween, yeah.
10 mil.
Yeah, you overshot that. It's 1.4 million. 1.4 million.
Yeah, but it's still incredible for a
If I had the money, I'd buy the house. And no, only use it once a year for the
On
most
Halloween.
kick-ass Halloween party ever. And I'd dress up as Michael Myers and I'd kill some horny teens.
For most kick-ass. Can we go to that bit where you said most kick-ass?
Most kick-ass, yeah.
That's badass.
I'm sticking by it. It's kick-ass, man. Come on, dude.
Oh, mate. When's Cobra Kai coming up?
Oh, that's not till like
Oh.
because of the writer strikes.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
ages. It's
How long has
ages.
the writer's strike delayed things?
Oh, they're still going on. It's still going on. It's still happening. The AMPTA.
Right. So,
No, sorry. AMPTMT.
right, so what's the only way to settle it? Pay them more money?
Yeah, that's how strikes work. Pay us more money or we're not going to do your shit. But like Stranger Things, right? Delayed
Again?
till 2027.
Is it?
Yeah. So we will not get
Nah,
a finale
no
for Stranger
way.
Things for 4 years.
No way.
Well, because the writers haven't started writing the ending. So in the time that they write the ending, go through the amount of rewrites they have to do and get it for all the producers, that's probably a year, right? Then to film it, it's probably another year.
I
To
thought
edit
that-
it,
I
there's
thought
6
they've
months.
already kind of sorted it and filmed it. They just...
No, all of this stuff is going on. It's affected it.
So literally everything is going to be affected.
Everything. Euphoria is affected as well. I'm sad about that one.
Don't care about that one. But well, obviously, I suppose not every writer's striking, but a lot of them are.
No, but everyone under the AMPTP studios, which is anything under Disney, Paramount, or basically all the major studios.
So basically,
Like all-
everything's fucked.
Basically everything. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, everything's fine. So yeah, that's the message
So
we're gonna
is
give.
there nothing being released like anytime soon?
No,
Fuck.
and unless it's already been filmed and edited.
Yeah.
So
I think
yeah,
there's a Godzilla coming out, right?
Godzilla vs Kong 2.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, I'm excited for that.
We need to watch that
Ah,
on
yeah.
IMAX again.
Oh, you know what? The biggest robbery, the biggest finesse of COVID is that film came out at home. Because
We
yes,
watched it together, didn't we?
no, we watched Godzilla King of Monsters in the cinema.
What we didn't
I
watch?
watched. No, because it was COVID. It was lockdown.
Oh,
So I had to sit here and watch it on a 52-inch TV when I could have been watching it on a 152-inch or however big a cinema screen is.
mate, dude, I can't remember what I was having a conversation with. I don't know, with someone or something, but we were on about COVID and we were on about Christopher Nolan films, and and Tenet was mentioned.
Oh,
And I had to bring up the fact that we walked into Tenet, and we were like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then we realised that you went into it was your fault. It was.
don't even like skirt around it. Yeah, it was your fault. It was my fault.
To be I can't even remember how it happened, but we walked in the wrong room, didn't we?
We did, and then
we were like, what
no,
the-
because before the film, we were like, man, we heard this film's confusing. We walked in and we were like, we're confused.
Yeah.
And we were like, okay, we're in the wrong cinema. So we went in halfway through the film.
So awkward. We just
Yeah.
walked in half. Was it halfway or was it I don't think it was quite halfway.
I think it was. It was in the plane scene, which was half in the middle.
Right.
Tenet was so good, by the way.
Oh yeah, people slag off that film. I loved it. I thought it was
I think
really
it was
great.
class.
Such a good film.
I loved it.
Yeah, but I just the people who saw us walk in go, they're a bit late, aren't they? And then we walk instantly back out after 10 minutes.
Imagine we didn't realise and we
Mate.
just sat there.
Honestly, if you didn't say to me, right, we're going, I would have just sat there like a lemon because I wouldn't have wanted to be awkward and get back out.
You would have literally just sat there. That's so sad.
I would have been like, no, we've made a mistake.
We've committed to this now.
And we have to figure it out. We have to reverse engineer the film.
We have to reverse the film. We have to do a Tenet.
Anyway, good
Right.
times.
Good times. Well, on that note, I want to thank you guys Thank you guys for listening, and I have dropped some links down below to support the current crisis that's going on in Morocco. So if you guys do want to, please donate below. Well, thank you guys for listening. I've been AJ.
I've been Ryan.
See ya.